Now we'll see who falls balls in the next hat. Those are my leg traps in front of the gate. A trader's chocobo could step into that and lose a foot. I better disarm those things before someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you were just following orders. It's Fufaloop, you see. He certainly means well, but disaster follows the man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. Yeah, whatever, I'll take your money. Makes me sound so horrible. But of course you frowned. Here's your well-earned reward. A bonus has been added based on difficulty. A bonus has been added based on speed of completion. Given your stellar performance, I see no reason to deny you our official levies. An industrious individual like yourself could earn a great deal of coin here in Horizon. Toto Noah believes you are ready to join a guild hest. While I heartily encourage you to partake in my guild levies, should you seek a different sort of challenge, you might also consider joining a guild hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak to Battle Warden Lost Rabbit. I will inform her of your success against the Pice, so there's no doubt as to your abilities. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, guild hests are a bit different than levy quests. That's 4 eyes of the serpent I want. Slay as many pipes as it takes to procure them. Here we go. The eyes. My thanks, adventurer. What do I mean to do with these things, you ask? Well, I sell them, of course. They may not look like much at first, but you dip them in an alchemical concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And those gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Gridania. Prices aren't found in the Black Shroud, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. Then he wants to give me gloves, but, you know, I've already gotten the gloves, so we'll take the money. But yeah, guild hest is your first step on the road to group content. You needn't say a word, adventurer. I could hear Totonoa quite well from here. As this would be your first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain in detail just what exactly a guild hest entails. More than a simple levy quest, but not quite as realm-shaking as a Grand Company outing, guild hests will test your ability to work together with a small party of battle companions to overcome not-so-small obstacles. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you will be helping to maintain the city of Eorzea and the well-being of her citizens. If what I described appeals to you, pray speak to me again to join a guild hest. Potions. There's a level, you gain a enhanced rampart, and maybe something. We have unlocked the duty finder, which is just matchmaking. Guild hests are special operations organized by Venturers Guild and overseen by NPCs known as the Battle Wardens. Speak to one to open the list of all guild hests currently available. Please note that each has a condition, such as level or class, that must be met by all party members before the duty can be commenced. First, you may find that only a limited number are accessible, but do not worry. As you progress in level, the list will grow. It can be accessed under the duty finder, removing the hassle to have to try and find a party. To put it simply, only allowed to do so many per day. You have your battle crafts, which are battles, obviously. Field crafts, involve the locating and gathering of various items found occurring in nature. Depending on the item, you may need to journey into areas inhabited by powerful creatures. It is recommended that for these tasks that you employ stealth, which you will get as for the gathering professions. Crafting, just make stuff. Note, you need to have one of the classes that do them open in order to take part. Fieldcraft levies follow the same set of rules as Battlecraft, except they're known for Disciples of the Land. There are, however, two main differences. You cannot begin one unless you change to the corresponding class, and you must perform them solo. While the levies, the battle levies, can actually be taken with friends if need be. Levies for fishers, on the other hand, follow the same set of rules as tradecraft levies, and that you are required to deliver your catch to the client in person. And just as in with levies for Disciples of the Hand, high-quality fish will earn you better or heftier rewards. So, you get so many allowances every 12 hours. Use them, take them on. They are repeatable. You can gain bonuses. I believe if you see here, if it has a little check mark on it, you've done it before, and you might gain slightly less experience in guild, as well as, or I said experience. But yeah, repeatable, no problems. Guild tests, meant for a group, also repeatable. However, there is no allowances for them, meaning you can do them however many times you want. The thing to keep in mind, however, is that you see there where it says completion bonus. You get that once for completing it on your character with your current class, mind you. So say I complete as Gladiator, I get the completion bonus for clearing it for the first time. Or then if I went to, say, Conjurer and went to try it again, it will give me a bonus again, but for doing it for the first time on that class. Guild tests, ironically, since you don't have to move and you can port into it when it's ready and then out back to where you were, are honestly more liked than the levy quests. First, highlight a duty from the list and press join to begin the matchmaking process. The padlock icon indicates duty that cannot be accessed until you achieve a certain requirement, such as level or quest completion. Once you've registered, you can view the duty's particulars, including party and server status, by selecting Duty Finder from the duty list. When your party has been successfully formed, a confirmation prompt will appear. Remember, it's good practice to work out a battle plan with your party before rushing headlong into an instance. That being said, almost nobody does that. So what we do is we hit X, gives a little indicator, and we hit triangle. Register, it pops already, commence. Now it'll pop the standard pop. Is everybody teammate? Is everybody ready? I think Gil has to put you back where you are. Might not the first time, but anyway. Party members drawn, finding new party member. Commence. And then the party member is withdrawn. Aww. Commence. There we go. I think we're in. Limit break. Fill the gauge in the top left. Hit the button to use depending on. Slowly fills the battle progresses, such as acts of heroism, healing allies, etc. Limit break can be triggered from the action of trades. Limit size. Gauge size depends on the party member, party size, and battle type. The more members you have, the more space, the more options you will have. these fucking tutorial messages. DPS there was crap. I'm supposed to pull, not them. Ha ha ha, a fine display for a first timer. Here's your well-earned coin. Toss a little something extra so we can deal so that you might consider coming back. Bonus has been added for cleaning the Hest as a gladiator for the first time. And for completing it without a single KO. It'll throw me out. But yeah, tank should always be grabbing, unless asked or previously agreed on, because otherwise it just causes issues. If you successfully complete all the objectives in the time, you'll be eligible for a reward. Speak to the battle warden overseeing the operation to collect it. If your party can complete the objectives without suffering a single casualty, you will be rewarded a special bonus. Player commendation is a system where you whereby you can commend a party member who left a positive impression on you in the course of a duty. Upon the conclusion of a duty, the player commendation button will appear on the bottom right. Selecting it will bring up an interface wherein you can commend a player. Please note that commendations cannot be given to players who are in your party at the time of duty registration. So if you bring in, say, a group of your own friends and go in, you cannot give out commendations. Only to randoms. Commendations can be accumulated over time. For receiving a certain amount, you will unlock achievements that will grant special rewards. So it pays to play nice. When participating in guild tests, you may notice areas that are colored differently than the surrounding landscape. In other words, the smoke, or smog, or whatever you want to call it. This color is to warn players that stepping into the hazardous zones will trigger a new enemy to appear. Take care when passing nearby. Once you've commenced a guild test, the operation's objectives and time remaining to complete them will appear in the duty list. Hints helpful to complete a guild test objectives will sometimes appear on screen. These hints will also be added to the duty list after being displayed. If you are unable to complete the objectives within the allotted time, the guild test will be deemed a failure. And honestly, they gave you more than enough time for most of them. You formed a party with another player. Parties make it possible to tackle challenges that would be impossibly overcome alone, such as defeating powerful enemies or exploring perilous dungeons. Party chat mode can be used to communicate solely with other members of your party. You can change it at any time by clicking on the little chat bubble or speech bubble down by your chat bar on the bottom left. On a party, the list is